Welcome back to another Handy Bros Insider. Again, if you've been following along over the last couple months here, we've been really touching on the foundational pieces of Handy Bros and what makes us who we are. We recently talked about our vision statement, which is essentially the 10,000 foot view of what we want to be about, what we want people to say about us 20, 30 years down the road. We then talked about our mission statement, which is more the day-to-day. It's the mission. Every single day, if you go and accomplish this thing, you will reach the vision 20, 30 years from now, right? Today, we're going to be talking about one of the three core values. And to me, the core values are they're the minute by minute, hour by hour things that you have to do. And if you can do them, you will realize the mission. And if you realize the mission, you will realize the vision. Our core values, we call them the 3 E's. And this is what we hire and fire to. It's what we build our team around. It is literally the foundation on which we build. The 3 E's are excellence, enthusiasm, and evolution. These 3 things are integral parts of what makes us who we are and what molds us into who we want to be. We're going to focus on the first E today, which is excellence. Here is the core value at Handy Bros around excellence. We combat complacency in professionalism by continuously striving to deliver the highest standards for our customers. Without compromise, we pursue excellence in all that we do. We do things differently. You'll notice in this core value a couple things. One, you'll notice that the customer is the center of it all. And you'll notice that the vision, the mission, all the core values, they tie back to the customer because every decision we make with the customer in mind. You'll also notice the slogan of Handy Bros mixed in there, and it's the word differently. Here at Handy Bros, we want to do home comfort differently. Everything that they being our competitors and everyone out there in our industry, everything that they are, we don't want to be. We want to be the opposite, a breath of fresh air. And so you'll see the customer as the focus of all of these pieces, and you'll see obviously our slogan, home comfort done differently. Well, it's at the center of everything as well. The definition of excellence is the quality of being outstanding or extremely good.
Excellence is the hardest part. We have a 95-5 rule, and the 95-5 rule is that whenever you're doing something, most service businesses will do 95%. You go to a restaurant, one light bulb is a different color. One chair is different. One tablecloth is different. These kind of things, it's only 5%. That's what we tell ourselves, right? That's the old saying of good enough. That's like the enemy of excellence, right? So when it comes down to it, 95-5 basically means that if you do that last 5%, it's not actually that much more work, but it doubles your output. So just like the flavor of customer conversation, add some enthusiasm to it. It takes a little extra energy. When you do your work, it's not about just getting it done. It's about actually the process in which you get it done. It's like when you're working in someone's home, you have to respect their workspace. You can't have stuff laying everywhere all over the ground. It's not just the destination, it's actually the journey with it.
There's this quote that I love, and it says, excellence is doing a common thing in an uncommon way. I love that because there's lots of different companies out there that do heating and cooling. They install furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, whatever. We're doing a pretty common thing. But every single day, we try to do it in a very uncommon way.
We take something that's always been done and we literally rip it open and make it something new again, right? When you look at the pod scenario, you're taking the idea of skidding something, just prepping stuff on a skid, and we've 10x'd it in the fact of everything's on there, material, fittings, and all that sort of stuff. I can point you to anything that R&D has done, and we can boil down to where the grass roots were, and then pull all the way back to where it's evolved. And I think every step of the way shows excellence or the drive for excellence.
You'll notice that in this core value, it says that we pursue this without compromise. Okay, and that's why it is a foundational pillar. We don't compromise on it. If we did, well, our standard wouldn't be where it is and we wouldn't be able to make the promises to the customers that we do, right? We would be able to deliver the consistency that we're able to deliver every single time.
You do 100%. And compromise means you're doing 95. So if you're willing to do 95, next it's 85, next it's 60. The next thing you know, you're just coasting, you're bored, those kind of things, right? So when it comes to our customer service, Our goal is to like have perfect trust. If we compromise on the customer experience, then it spirals into a whole bunch of other problems, right? If you just stick close, like as close as you can to being excellent, and that's your benchmark, and you just stick through it through time, customers notice it, right? When you go around buying anything or you're dealing with a customer service company, it's kind of rare to like be truly impressed. Like imagine you see like a twinkle in their eye. They're super positive. It seems like they love where they work. The way they do their work is excellent. The finished product is excellent. Say they even make a mistake. They're apologetic, and that's even excellent. Nobody's perfect, right? So that's kind of what it's all about, is the standard of excellence. You keep it super close.
From a business development standpoint, now when you've gone and you feel like you've really fleshed out how like the people operate, the other stuff that is huge on the business is like material and equipment. And from an excellence standpoint, like, where do we get this material? Is there a better way to get it? Is there better material out there for the same cost? So you really start going through every single thing line by line, and you start reaching out to people, traveling to see factories and that type of thing. You can definitely get cheaper material. You can save the company a bunch of money, but like the quality is not there. And what's important, obviously, is longevity for the customer. We want to offer to the customer the highest quality item for the best price to give them the best experience. You know, that's the goal. That's what makes everything excellent.
The core values are like this three-legged stool. Excellence is one of the legs on the stool. Why did we choose excellence? We chose that because the customer experience is fundamentally one of the most important things in business. And if we can't execute it to a standard that is unmatched, then we won't be in business for very long. For us, excellence is a guiding light. It's a supporting pillar. It's an anchor to our success. It's one of the most important factors in determining how far we're going to make it. And I think that if we keep that in the forefront of our mind all the time, then success will find us.